I'm here to speak with John Baker, IT Manager of VetSell. John, what or who is VetSell?
Well, what we are is a buying group. Who we are a group of like-minded veterinary practices that try to use the consolidated power of our purchasing to improve what our members can get from pharmaceutical drugs or services that they need to use in their day-to-day running of their business, and act as a one-stop shop for them to just pick and choose what they want to do.
So tell me about the typical members of VetSell.
Difficult question. Typical members, we don't really have such. We're quite a diverse group. We have single-man practices, we've got multi-man practices, single-site, multi-site. We've got, large animal, small animal, single species sites, and everything in between. I mean, we really are diverse. We don't like to try and be typical. We want to make sure that anybody who comes on and looks at us and wants to be a member feels that they're going to get something out of it because we're inclusive, not exclusive.
What are the main benefits that the members see?
Probably the big benefit they see is that they can, anytime, 24 hours a day, they can go onto our website and find out what price they'll pay for the products that they want to buy. On top of that, they will get easy access. They pick up the phone, they can speak to us, give us any problem that they've got, knowing that we will take it on and let them concentrate on doing what they've trained to do. Whether that's finding a service for telecommunications, whether it's finding a car, or whether it's just simply wanting to get a small quantity of a product that they use from one of our other members and get it delivered to them so that they don't have to buy something that they're going to end up throwing away.
So how much would a practice save by joining VetSell?
It's a difficult one to answer. I mean, you've got to make sure if you're going to be able to give somebody a saving that they know themselves what they're currently paying. And in a lot of cases, some practices may not know that. So to be able to say, oh yes, we'll save you X%, you're kind of taking a stab in the dark. What we try and say to practice is that when they come on to us, typically speaking, we've seen savings anywhere between 2 and 5%, which doesn't sound a lot, but it's a realistic figure. But of course, depending on how they are buying, they could save considerably more if their purchasing power just now isn't as good as it could be.
And finally, John, is VetSell doing anything different this year?
We are. What we've done is we have launched an advertising campaign for the first time in our 30-year history called Ask Chris, and it's hopefully going to allow people to maybe, who are not too sure about whether a buying group's right for them, gets them drawn in to come to have a look at us without maybe feeling the pressure of thinking they're coming straight onto a buying group. They can then see that we're not heavy-handed, we're not difficult to come and approach. We're friendly, we're family business. So that's the first thing we're doing. And then of course we've now also launched an app as well on Google, and will eventually come on to Apple as well, which will allow those members to view their prices on the go when they're out on farm or on call. They can continue to contribute to the peer networking conference centre, and also be kept up to date with news and events that are ongoing.
Thank you so much, John. Well, if you'd like to find out more about VetSell, then you can head to their website, vetsell.com, or askchris.co.uk.